Okay, so we're now going to do the island, which again, like my other beds, you know, we're being assaulted by leaves, and the leaves have they started in August. I guess because of the drought, I've never had so many leaves fall so early. And again, I sort of had a handle on it, and now you can see clearly I don't. But as we get into later fall and early winter, you know, we'll get this cleaned up, mulched with pine straw, and you'll have it nice and fresh come next spring. The catmint has not been blooming. Again, this island also is not getting nowhere amount the sun it was earlier in the summer, even compared to 2 weeks ago. It's been astonishing to see how much direct sunlight's been diminished. So that makes it kind of tricky, you know, when you're trying to plant a garden. And, you know, it's like, oh, let's get 6 hours of direct sunlight. Well, as you all know, some parts of your yard get that much sun parts of the year, and other parts they don't. So it has definitely been a learning curve because I've never, you know, had this many plants in this part. But overall, I think, you know, I'm doing okay. I still have roses blooming. Sorry, I'm getting a warning that my battery is low. It's not good. But I still have roses blooming over here. My goldenrod sadly has petered out, but it was really pretty before Helene. We just potted up a Forever Goldie. I think it's going to do well here, especially come next year when the normal sun returns. Again, you can see some things got beat up by Helene a little bit, or they're just ending their time. But again, overall, I think, you know, still pretty for mid-October. Lowe's had this phenomenal red pink whirling Gara, which has been one of my favorites for over 20 years. Again, it's been very hard to find around here until the last couple of years. This year I found the most. And Lowe's, interestingly enough, I mean, these will bloom all summer, but they didn't have them until late August or September, and they were like huge plants for only $6 or $7 each. So again, I apologize, it's a little bit sunny and you may not be seeing things as well, but it's still blooming. It looks phenomenal, and I've had mixed success. It should be a perennial for us, but it is sensitive to cold, so we'll see. I'm going to try to mulch everything really good and see what happens. I did have my Miss Molly butterfly bush. It was a lot bigger. I had to cut it back. Not doing as well because, again, less sun, but it's also that time of year they're starting to shut down for the year. Some more hummingbird mint. The orange is petered out, but the pink coral has been spectacular. This purple lantana didn't bloom until, you know, a month or two ago. It's been nice. My pink cascade butterfly bushes, they're going to be spectacular next year. You know, I'm going to make sure I try to protect them in the winter. Some more rockin' salvia, some more rudbeckia, which is, I've just left the dead seed pods for any finches that are passing by. Helene also did a number on my blue boa hummingbird mint. It was standing straight up. It was beautiful. I lost a couple of stalks. It also destroyed 2 huge stalks of my Mexican sage, but it is blooming nicely. Again, we also popped in some pink whirling butterfly and got another queen nectarine. I have never found very much at Lowe's until this year, but that's kind of flipped, especially in the fall. The summer, not as much, but the fall, Lowe's has by far outdone the Home Depot in Canton. So, Home Depot, y'all need to get with it. We also finally got all this potted up. A lot of these were from Pikes and or Home Depot online. This grass, I forget the name of it, but I got this at Lowe's. I love it. Again, some more dragon's breath. You know, just some different things. Kind of sort of a plummy look kind of going in the middle here. This was a red crimson. No, this is not red crimson. I forget. I did get this at Home Depot, and it has been incredible. Another Laura petalum. I think I'm saying that right. Again, some more of the whirling butterfly. My purple fountain grass, which I think I got this at Lowe's. Has been spectacular. I still have not done anything with my fireplace planter. That's next year. Plus, we've got to get our friend Doug is hopefully going to slow down now the storms are over, and get this painted for us. But all my shrubs we potted up are doing nicely here. Again, pardon our leaves. Cordyline. I just got this the other day at Lowe's. It is spectacular. It is tropical, but I think if I overwinter it correctly, I can get this to come back next year. Again, the sun's kind of in the way, but this is just gorgeous. And I may go back and get another one. They were not expensive. So again, kudos to our local Lowe's. And then of course, kind of our stalwarts here. These were some that I ordered from a nursery in Texas. This is, I think, Fruity Tooty hummingbird mint. I've not really seen the hummingbirds in it though. I've been surprised. I still again have some roses getting ready to bloom out here. This pink cascade still blooming some. We're supposed to have one more warm spell. Again, just the diminished sunlight's really affecting this part of my garden. But again, all things considered, I cannot complain. This was a volunteer salvia. It was my first to bloom in the spring, and probably is going to be one of my last. And also, these are doing well. Again, pardon our mess. I have a little bit of cleanup to do. Just also, we're going to be redoing all of this in the spring, so we'll be filling in, bringing the island all the way out. And you can't really see it now because of all the leaves, but this actually looked really good a month ago, and I wish I had videoed it before the leaves really came down. I also have a gigantic, huge new raised bed that I ordered from S&K Greenhouse in North Carolina, which was a very good bargain. So that'll kind of anchor, and we're going to be reconfiguring all of this. The plants are staying. I'm just going to kind of redo everything. Some more of this purple salvia. I love this stuff. Nobody sells it around here. I had to order this from Texas. The hummingbirds were in this last night. My black and blue salvia, it's a little bit hard to see the sun, but you can see the parts that are still getting sun, blooming like crazy. Hummingbirds love the black and blue. I got that from Burpee. I will be getting more of that next year. That rockin' fuchsia plant, my goodness, that has been a workhorse as well. Hummingbird mints. It really made me happy to see the hummingbirds in all of my hummingbird mints and salvias. And we finally potted up the Fat Albert tree here. We moved my hibiscus because the lack of sun, obviously she's done, but hopefully she will make it through the winter again, and we'll be looking forward to year 3. Another Forever Goldie. Again, we're going to be rearranging this. There's been a lot of experimenting over here this year. But I'm excited. I've been pleased with it, but I feel like we can take this to the next level come next spring. Lovely pot of mums, also from Lowe's, with some purple fountain grass. That's been very trendy this year. This is not standing up. I've got to get a tomato cage for this, but I also got this from the Native Garden Nursery in Texas, and this thing's been blooming like crazy and kind of overtaken my purple cascade butterfly bush. I think this is a Summerific sunflowers. I know I'm not gonna, I can see the tag, but I can't read it from here. But this has been wonderful. I hope it's gonna make it through the winter. My big disappointment was my butterfly milkweed. That has not done well at all, and it started out so great. I don't know if I planted it too late. One of them, as you can see, is pretty much gone. I'm not really sure what happened there, but hopefully the other 3 will persevere. This is a black lace type of shrub. We'll see how these do. In spite of having like the appropriate amount of sun, they have not done that well, so hopefully, maybe they just need time to get established. Helene also decimated this. This was a huge pot of hummingbird mint. Just broke the canes to pieces. But we'll see. Hopefully it should come back next year. Sorry, garbage truck. Little Lime Punch hydrangea. Hope she's going to be gorgeous next year. I think this is little adder hummingbird mint. This has been a workhorse too. At first I wasn't as crazy about it as I thought it was going to be, but it has really grown on me, so I will be getting more of that. I always get more blue fortune, and I'm going to get some more blue boa. This is a new project today. This is our vintage family wheelbarrow. We ended up using a pickaxe to finally get some holes in it, and got these beauties at Pikes over the last couple of days. So we potted this up today. Got some mustard and kale, some sedum, some cosmos, petunias. I forget what this little thing's called, but it sure is pretty. So, you know, really nice. I've got another English rose about to bloom, more hummingbird mint. You know, everything's growing very nicely. You cannot really see it, but I've added some string lights here from Terrain. I'll try to get an evening video for you soon so you can see that. And then, again, you cannot see it because the leaves have just gone crazy. This looked really nice a month ago. Now, you know, Mother Nature's doing her thing. But we did these, I guess, about a month ago. These whiskey barrel planters. Just some different coleus, ornamental kale, some mums, some, I think, sweet potato vine. These have looked really pretty, and they've done better than I thought they would here. I just was not sure, but I wanted something to kind of, you know, be rustic for this island here. So, considering that they don't get a ton of sun, this is actually filled in pretty nicely. So, I cannot complain. So anyway, that is the garden tour. I hope that you have enjoyed it, and I hope that your gardens are thriving well and that you're having a beautiful fall. Our weather has turned amazingly gorgeous this week. I do think it's going to get hot again next week, but you know, that's how it is here in Georgia, so I'll take it. You ride the waves, but it's been glorious the last couple of days. We are going to get into the upper 30s tonight, so hopefully nobody will get burned. Like I said, we'll be mulching more, you know, and make sure that we're ready before any hard freezes come. All right, so hope you have a great evening. Again, thank you for taking time to watch, and have a wonderful rest of your week.